Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for May 2020. I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you today. It is intended to be a general reading, which means it may not resonate with all of you, but if it does, all the better. And if you would like to add your energies to the channel by liking and subscribing, I would greatly appreciate it. All of a sudden I just got a burst of energy. I feel like you're energetic, Gemini. So, without further ado, you got judgment about your happiness here. You want a victory. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go, Gemini. I'm going to lay out your cards first. We'll discuss them as they come. So, currently, you are sitting in the Hangman energy, gathering your thoughts. You are gaining enlightenment about a situation. You've put yourself here in a situation upside down, trying to get clarity about something. An enlightenment, trying to get a complete understanding of the full scope of everything. So your immediate challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow-moving energy. So your challenge is that you're kind of taking your time very slowly going through this enlightenment period. At the bottom of the deck, this could be you or a Virgo, or you have strong Virgo in your chart, but at your gut here, you are introspective. Like the two cards, the Hangman and the Hermit, you've put yourself, and in your gut, you are looking inward about, I don't know what we're looking at yet, but we're enlightening ourselves about something, and you had to go inward in order to do so. You're just moving really slowly. Your challenge is that you're moving slowly. In the past, the situation could have been stable. It could have been a marriage or commitment, or it could be your twin flame walked in the door. And now you are sitting here gaining enlightenment and insight about a situation, but you're taking your sweet time. So, in your mind space, though, you are thinking about all 10 cups with this person. This person in the past that created stability or created a new stable environment for you. You're thinking about the good times, I would say. But what are we getting enlightenment about? The future energies is the Queen of Cups. So this is about, for me, choosing and ultimately deciding what you want to give your love and your commitment to. I think you're thinking heavy about this marriage or this higher level of commitment, this relationship, this thing that's in your life. I think you're enlightening yourself about how you really and truly feel on the inside about the things that make you happy with regard to this situation. And ultimately, in the future, and what's coming into you is that you're deciding whether or not to give your cup to this person. You know, you've got a pretty shiny cup here. In your subconscious, you've got the Fool. It's like you're wanting this brand new beginning here with regard to, I'm going to say this is soulmate twin flame energy. It's like you've had to go inward now, and you're thinking about your happiness and deciding whether or not to give your cup. And in your subconscious, it's like pulling you to just take this leap of faith on this situation that brought you so much happiness and stable feelings of passion and, like just like success. And I feel like you've been like very slow about moving forward after having this understanding and in your gut going inward about it. But in your emotions, you're working on your emotions. You're working to get more grounded in your emotions, and putting the work into this so that you can give. And your hopes and fears is that you want this to be a balanced situation. You don't want to be breadcrumbed. You don't want to be in a situation to where you're giving more than you're receiving. You want the scales to be balanced, and you need to know that things are going to be that way in order to feel safe enough to provide this cup. And maybe you felt like in the past that it was a little off balance here. That's just your hope. I mean, the hopes is that it would be balanced, or, and if it's also a fear, it's like, I'm scared that it may not be balanced. So in your outcome, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is about working together on this. This is about, I would say working together currently, but we will get more information on that card at the end. Okay, so as far as this enlightenment is concerned, it's like where you were looking in the past at all the negativity surrounding, it's like I'm looking at all the bad things instead of the Two of Cups right behind me. I'm looking at the lack and the unstable like emotions regarding the situation instead of looking at the Two of Cups, which is right behind me, which is soulmate energy. And so like you're missing the point when it comes to these emotions. And I think that that's what you're enlightening yourself about, because this is your wish. It's like this is your wish. Aquarius energy, ultimate wish fulfillment. And for some reason, you were looking at the negative parts instead of the positive parts of this emotionally. But like you're getting enlightenment about it being your ultimate wish. Yeah, I think that you're putting an end to the way that you're talking to yourself about this connection. It's like in your, like you've been moving through the thoughts of this. It's like the thoughts of all the lack with the Three of Cups built out and refusing to see the two behind you. Even though it was your ultimate wish fulfillment, you still needed to work through the mind process and wrapping your mind around it. And I feel like that's finally coming to an end, and you're starting to be enlightened about the situation. The challenge is that it's been moving extremely slow. You've been kind of like resistant to any offers, but there is a Tower moment and there is movement now. Something has come in, a bit of news, possibly with this Four of Cups. There's a bit of news, and where things were moving slowly are about to shake up, I would say. The challenge is the shake up, because there's about to be movement, fast movement, but it's going to be, again, a choice, because with the Chariot, you're choosing which way to steer your chariot. You're in control. But with the Tower here, it may move forward anyway. It's like the Tower comes in and pushes things forward regardless, and breaks things down regardless of your willingness in the situation. It's going to happen. It's destiny. But there's a bit of news that comes in that possibly you didn't want to have anything to do with, or you didn't want to react to. You just was like, no. I'm still like thinking about all the negative stuff. I gotta like get enlightenment about that, so no. But then there's fast movement that happens after some major event. And that's also what's challenging your enlightenment a little bit. Okay. But in your gut, you know that there's introspection needed. You want justice here. You want a balance. Like you really want balance, equal give and take. You want reconciliation, and you want to transform this energy. It could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. You want reconciliation with a Scorpio, or you want reconciliation after some major transformation, a death to old ways, and you want a balancing of the scales with ultimate justice. And like, that's what you've come to realize here, is that you ultimately want a transformation, reconciliation, and balance. Very strict, like a Gemini. Just kind of bam, bam, bam. I want justice. I want reconciliation. I want to celebrate, and I want transformation. This has got to change. Yeah, definitely higher levels of commitment in the past with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. This is on your divinely guided path. This is the lessons in which you are meant to be learning in the past. And I feel that you are now healing from something regarding that, regarding the drama that it kind of surrounds this Four of Wands twin energy. I really get that. The drama surrounding your home and family life, for the ones of you who don't resonate with twins, the drama surrounding your home and family life that you're in an upper level of commitment with, I feel like you're healing from that situation and thinking about what ultimately makes you happy. I feel like maybe you thought that you were fighting a losing battle. And you brought some type of offer to the table, or you're thinking about bringing some offer to the table that is going to cut through all the nonsense to get you as quickly as possible to this emotional fulfillment. It's like, stay tuned for the final installment, because I'm about to cut all the way to the end. I think that you kind of wanted to walk away from this at some point, but now you're kind of getting clear about what it is that you want to offer to the situation to bring in the Ten of Cups. Because like, you're wanting emotional fulfillment. And like, this is you deciding to offer your cup or whether or not to offer it. So let's see. Yep, you're offering it. You're going towards your happiness. And I feel that the juggling card is like the choice that I was talking about. It's like you ultimately want to start this new beginning here and offer your cup of love, but you're still kind of going back and forth. But I think that you ultimately know that what you want to offer. It's like your subconscious wants to take the leap of faith. So of course, like, you want to do that. And I feel like you're working up to that. But right now you're still a little juggly. But as soon as that juggle goes away, you offer your cup, because it's like you've got the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. It's like, okay, you're going to do it eventually, so you might as well quit juggling. Yeah. You want to end this cycle of like anxiety and heartbreak over this situation and just take a leap of faith and say, you know what, like, it's what I want. Maybe for a second there I doubted myself and I didn't move on this offer that came in that kind of like rocked my world and like started this fast motion where I was like trying to go slow. But your subconscious wants you to take the leap of faith, and I think that you're working on it in your emotions. You're gaining your power here, summoning your inner strength and manifesting your way down your path. You're someone who knows your worth. You might have a little fire in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm seeing like the Leo lions all in this because like the strength card is Leo, or you could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't matter. I just feel like you're gaining the courage right now because of how passionately you feel toward the situation. And I mean, the Magician is also Gemini energy. It's about understanding the laws of attraction and understanding that you already have the tools in order to manifest whatever it is that you want. So you're working on your strength to just go out there and manifest this offer that you want to give. You're putting down the burdens and you just want balance. It's like, I want to balance this out. I want to move to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. And I think that it's like you're nervous, but I think that you're about to communicate. I think that you're about to discuss passionately about exploring this. It's like, I'm tired of holding on to the burdens of this. I want to like move to calmer waters, balance this thing out, and communicate it passionately and in a way that they're going to understand. And I hope that they understand it. Because if they don't, like, that's going to be, like a missed opportunity. I just really hope that they understand. Gemini, you're showing up. You're working on you. And because you're working on you, you're also working on this connection and moving toward this union. I really am getting twin flame energy from this. I feel like you're gaining the enlightenment about the situation, and it's caused a lot of confusion, and I feel like something's coming in that's challenging how maybe you thought that you were thinking about this, and it's starting to move forward. And it's coming because of all of this thinking and transformation and balancing of the scales that you see happening, and this need and want for reconciliation, because this energy of drama and fighting and bickering and back and forths with a connection that you ultimately feel is stable and divinely guided, it's like you're healing that energy of the past dramas and moving into a more clear-cut clarity. It's like, I can now offer what it is that I want to offer in this. Instead of trying to walk away from it, I can make an offer toward getting what I actually want, which is emotional happiness, like fulfillment. Because like, you're all up in your feels now, and that's strange for an air sign. It's like, maybe I don't understand, and that's got me going back and forth. But what you really know in your heart is that you want to offer this cup. You want a brand new beginning here. But you're still a little juggly, but you're getting clear. Subconsciously, you want to take a leap of faith. You're working on that. You're working on balancing out like the burdens that you carry and bring to the table, and moving to calmer waters and wanting to communicate. And all of that's going to come. Because when you decide to work together and work on yourself, you can work together with this lover. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. You are working You're working on your clarity here. You're working on the inner strength that it's going to take to go down this path. It's you feel divinely guided through it. You feel like it's here for a reason. It's got a lot of transformative energies in this. Feels life-changing. It's like a brand new way of feeling and looking at things. I'm gonna do one more. It's like emotions for you are strange because you live in the world of truths, and you kind of, it's like emotions and feels aren't facts, is what I think that you're saying. But you also can't get away. And subconsciously you wanna see what happens. So what guidance do we have for Gemini? Here we go. For Gemini, what guidance do we have? Month of May. You got 2 cards, so I'll read them. You got the Witness, which is a 10, breaks down to a 1. Then you got the Rainmaker, which is a 6. So let's see. The Witness. The witness that has been by your side all along is now ready to become your ally. You thought you were the doer, but today you discovered that things happen when you get out of the way. Witness creation unfolding before you. Change reality by finding stillness and letting your true intent reveal itself. It's like ultimately you're thinking about this like fulfillment. It's like you got to get out of the way and allow change to come in and see this offer for what it is. It's like you're getting everything you're asking for. Getting out of your head and into your emotions. So let's see what the Rainmaker is as your final guidance card. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Manifesting and working on your strength here. Be sure you work with what is and not with what might or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. It's like what's coming into you here is all of this gushy love that I know that you shy away from. But just know that this connection, you've manifested this, or they have. Just get clear about what it is that you really want, Gemini, and I think that you will be a-okay. So that's all I have for you, and thank you so much for allowing me to do your reading, and I will see you next time. Bye.